A group of hungry dogs gathered by the fence. Their eyes were filled with desperation, and their noses twitched, sniffing for any hint of food. Their instincts led them to a car parked in the yard, where an unusual sound emanated. As the dogs approached, a strange noise grew louder, and a sense of urgency filled the air. The dogs, driven by both hunger and curiosity, began barking and whining, circling the mysterious source of the sound. Their confusion turned to alarm when a loud thud echoed from the car. The dogs were perplexed, their canine senses on high alert. They continued to circle the car, trying to make sense of the situation. Suddenly, a chilling realization struck them. The sound was coming from within the car. Unbeknownst to the dogs, a group of kittens were trapped inside the vehicle. The temperature outside soared to a scorching 30 degrees, and the kittens were on the verge of succumbing to the sweltering heat within the closed car. Amidst the chaos, a passerby, drawn by the commotion, approached the scene. He couldn't immediately discern what was happening, but curiosity compelled him to investigate further. As he neared the car, the dog's frantic barks reached a crescendo. The passerby, now aware of the dire situation, surveyed the scene. His eyes widened with shock as he spotted the exhausted kittens trapped in the baking car. Acting on instinct, he kicked the car, pounded on the windshield, and, in a stroke of luck, triggered the car alarm. The owner of the car rushed outside, bewildered by the sudden cacophony. Confusion turned to anger as he confronted the passerby who dared to lay hands on his precious vehicle. A heated argument ensued, each party defending their perspective. Despite the verbal clash, the passerby's concern for the helpless kittens prevailed. Determined to save them from the negligent owner, he scooped up the tiny creatures and carried them away from the tense scene. He reasoned that such vulnerable beings deserved better than to be left in the care of someone who could be so oblivious to their plight. With the kittens cradled in his arms, the passerby walked away from the confrontation, leaving the irate car owner behind. He decided to take them to his home, a place where compassion triumphed over indifference, and the promise of a brighter future awaited the tiny, fragile lives in his care.